And I can post all that stuff after the tournament, but right now, since we're on stream, there's not a lot that we can do. But, guys, here we go. Chill Series number 6 championship game. We have Lucas Oldale versus PK Bubba versus Fermetta. PK Bubba, Lucas here, he's going to be playing his LucMetal Zacian deck list with Hammers and Energy Denial, and he's going to be going against Fermetta, who is the brother of former champion Marco Cifuentes, and he's running a nasty Charizard Braixen, welder deck list with a few other sort of things thrown in there like Jesse James and Chip, as well as, stamps and all sorts of other good stuff. So this could be super difficult for Lucas, but you never know what's going to happen. And we see another start off with Zamazenta, which, is definitely not ideal with 3 Marnies. So he's going to discard one of those Marnies for a Zacian. While he's just going to attach one to that Zacian. He's going to tackle for a LucMetal and, of course, a Cynthia. Interesting that he attached to Zacian and didn't attach to LucMetal. I guess maybe he's like banking on like the fact that maybe Fermetta isn't able to find a Pokemon on the bench, right? But of course he does. Little Giant says, if I were to play, I would bring Eternatus. I don't know if you want to say that, man. I don't know if you want to say that in the chat. People might be angry with you. People might get a little angry with you. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Ignore that. You didn't see anything. The championship match, though. The grand finals, guys. We're in grand finals right now. Super, super excited. All right. For meta, he's kind of setting up here. Sets up with the greens, and then finds the Giant Hearth. Casual TCG, I've been playing Mad Party. Deck is trash. Shiny Hunter says, no, it ain't. Funny little discussion here going on in chat, everybody, but it's definitely been super cool to have you guys all here. It's been for me, okay. Definitely tough to see. Just gonna make a quick little tweet before we get into it. We're gonna see a quick 3 energy setup onto the Zacian while he plays a Dolls and gets a quick ball in hand. So he's gonna just go ahead and knock out that Volcanion, but that Charizard Braixen has 3 energy on it and immediately is just not in a great position. The problem with LucMetal here is it's not doing enough damage to one shot this Charizard Braixen. And without Weakness Guard energy, you're just in a terrible spot because you're always going to get one-shotted, whether it's your Zacian, your Zamazenta, your LucMetal. You're just never in a good position. And, we knew from the start that this is going to be extraordinarily difficult to win against this Charizard Braixen list. And we're going to see a brilliant Flare here, OHKOing that Zacian while also looking for 5 different cards in his deck. So definitely just going to be like super, super difficult for him. In this entire matchup, but specifically just this game in general. But, we'll see where it goes from here. We'll see where it goes. We'll see how it goes. Definitely tough. Definitely tough for Lucas here, PK Bubba, getting that knockout on the Zacian. Now his board is absolutely absent of energies, while Fermetta here is just going to be able to sift through his deck, find 5 cards that he needs, while having a 300 HP, 4 energy, full setup Charizard Braixen in the active slot with one on the bench as well. So Casual TCG says, this Zard list is a good meta call. 100%, man, it's a great meta call. It's a fantastic meta call. With all the ADP Zacians and LucMetal Zacians running around right now in the format, as well as other decks that it does well against. It beat out a Blacephalon in the quarterfinal match or in the semifinal match, and it does well just against a lot of other decks. You know what I mean? So it's a great meta call, and right now it might just have an easy ride right now, right through the doesn't need the new fire energy and gives like 20 HP, so that's 320. Doesn't the new fire energy give like 20 HP? So yeah, it's got 320 HP. You're right, man. It's got 320 HP and it's one-shotting anything that Lucas has. So it's just super tough. To be honest with you, I have no idea if Lucas has really any chance in these games to win. I mean, this game specifically, right? He's gonna just pretty much need Fermetta to brick. He's gonna need him to completely brick out in all these matches. And we see a boss's orders there, and God, that's tough, man. That's so tough, and I'm not gonna say I hate to see it, right? But a matchup like this that's so lopsided, it's definitely rough to see this in the finals. But again, both sides of the bracket, they're completely different sides of the bracket, and completely different matchups. So, it just sort of ended up like this, right? It just sort of ended up like this. We could have had this matchup anywhere in top 8 or in top 4, but, it just so happens that it happens in the championship, and Lucas trying his best, doing everything he can, but, definitely frustrated right now, I think, and it's going to be a quick little sweep here in this first game. He's going to be able to switch into that other Charizard Braixen. But, of course, look at that hand from Fermetta. Does he not have a welder? Does he not have a switch? Are you kidding me? He's got everything that he needs, and that's going to be it, man. This Charizard Braixen, this game, he gets the boss on the True Story. This Charizard Braixen deck is not only super consistent, right, but it's also super disruptive, right, when it needs to be. I'll go second. He says, yeah, that's probably smart. Probably smart of Lucas there, but, man, like you're right, chill TCG, or casual, the casual. It's funny, it's chill TCG and casual TCG. But you're right, man, this is definitely a great meta call. It's definitely a great meta call. So, might not be the most substantial finals match that we've seen thus far. It might not be the longest finals match, but of course, that's just what happens. And for Meta, he's gonna go up quick. 1-0, go up 1-0 quick here in this championship match in the grand finals here. So let's see. We'll see. Is Lucas able to? Is he able to? Is he able to do something, right? Is he able to just sort of work around this deck somehow? Or is he just sort of going to get roasted again by this Charizard Braixen? We'll see. Little Giant says, am I going to be on YouTube? The chat box won't be on YouTube, but my voice will definitely be on YouTube. Yeah. Because, I probably will upload these championship matches. This championship set, this grand final set. So, yeah, you'll be on... You'll be on YouTube probably. Not that it'll be like that important. It won't be like that highly viewed of a video. But anyway, for Meta here, going first, he's gonna tag call to start off the game. And he finds Cynthia and Caitlyn and Malalana. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Again, guys, disregard all of those like automatic posts from the bot in chat. I forgot to update it, so they're old. Casual TCG breaks in 2 shots everything and can stand up to the big hitters. Plus, the True 3 makes it broken. It definitely makes it broken. Metal Meta just helps. Exactly. It's interesting though, right? As the meta changes and as the standard format has changed, like since Sword and Shield era and since rotation, it went from Reshiram and Charizard being like the best deck in the format to now, Charizard and Braixen might even be better. Like, Braixard might even be, like, a better card right now in the meta than Reshiram and Charizard, so it's super interesting. Just, like, super, super interesting. We're going to see a nice little 1 energy setup here now onto the Zacian. Now has 2 energies and 2 more Zacians in hand, which is very interesting. We're going to see a Pokegear here. Doesn't find a Welder, doesn't really find anything, actually. Except he's got one in hand anyway, so that's just going to be an attach 1. So he'll be able to manually attach one onto Braixard and then end his turn by just Flare starting onto that Braixen and putting it up to 3 energy. Does Braixard play Heatran? I don't know. I haven't seen Heatran yet in any of these matches, but it very well could. It very well could, and it might not even be that bad to run. I mean, Braixard typically you want 4 energies on, so if you're able to just sort of switch it in Heatran, at the very least, like you're probably going to have a 200 damage potential attack, which could be pretty good, I think, but Casual TCG, Reshizard doesn't hit, I agree, Reshizard doesn't hit the damage. The draw 3 is better, is a better option right now. You're right. It really is. Like in a 2-hit KO format, especially in a format dominated by metal decks, Braixard I think is a better pick. I think when you're playing like Mew 3 Welder, like you're probably gonna run Reshizard, but as just a deck list in general, like as a deck variant, a Weldered variant, Braixen's probably better. So we're gonna see him actually just High Heat Blast, because this High Heat Blast is it's not doing enough to knock out these Zacians right now, but it's I think it's better than like just leaving your Braixard out in the open. We see a Weakness Guard energy, and he's gonna switch. Okay, so we see Fermetta here, right? We see Fermetta kind of breaking, right? Just slow pacing here in the late game, and this could be everything that he needs. Everything Lucas needs to sort of get a decent start here, but again, right, he has no way of one-shotting this Braixen, and if he gusts it in, right, he's gonna pop into it, but then he's just gonna get O-code after, and I don't know if that's really worth it. And that LucMetal GX tag team becomes almost entirely useless. It just becomes sort of like a 3 prize bait, right? Easy KO for Fermetta, and that's not something that you want to really put out into the active spot. Little Giant says, I don't see how Luca wins. Me either, man. I mean, I like theory crafting and I like watching, but I have no idea. No idea at all. Especially how like you can't like boss lock him, right? You can't just like switch him into a Pokemon with no energy, because like if his hand is small, he probably doesn't have switch, but eventually he's gonna be able to get the attack off with Braixen and then just find those switches if he needs to, as well as like a boss or whatever, win that draw 3, right? So I think there's no real way around it. I think maybe, I don't know. I think you could set up that LucMetal potentially, right? And then gust into the Braixen and then GX, discarding all that energy. That might be your best chance, but at the same time, like, do you really just want to hand over a 3 prize Pokemon like that? Do you really just want to like give it to him for the KO? And even though you're discarding that energy and stuff, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. We see Hammers and another Doll, Quick Ball. So there's some stuff here. He will get the KO on this Braixen, so he's honestly not in like a terrible position. If he's able to just maintain the energy acceleration consistently, then I guess, after this Zacian gets knocked out, then he can just attack into him twice and technically win the prize race, right? But again, that relies on being able to accelerate the energy at a consistent rate, and that's a tough ask. Definitely a tough ask. So we'll see. We'll see what he can do. I mean, he can manually attach one next turn and attack off with Zamazenta, which does discard the Heat Fire energy, bringing him down to 3. But then he's gonna have to find a way to get 3 energies on that other Zacian, in the next 2 turns. And if he's not able to do that, and he's not able to finish off the KO on this Braixen, then it's gonna just be super tough. Super, super tough, but I don't know, man. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and just check out that deck list, I think, real quick. Check out the deck list real quick. So let's see, right? So he's able to flip heads, so he can get rid of that energy on the Braixen. I think why not, right? Whatever. I think that doesn't even matter a whole lot at the moment. Doesn't matter a whole lot at the moment, right? But right now, you literally, I think this whole game relies on getting 2 Metal Saucers, and you have 4 in deck. And you have 23 cards left in deck. So we're going to see him discard. He doesn't find the other metal saucer, but maybe he can find like Dedenne. And Dedenne out this hand. Oh, and another hammer. Whiffs on that hammer. I think, yeah, that's smart. He's going to attack all from Malolana. He's going to end his turn with an attack. So now, next turn, right, he's just sort of relying on being able to... well, here's the thing. If her meta has boss, then it's game. Right? Because, like, if he just bossed into Zacian, then he's living another hit anyway from Zamazenta no matter what. Right? And then... I don't know. I don't really know what Fermenta's doing. If he doesn't have, like, if he has boss in hand, then that's game. Well, I guess he had to Welder actually to get an attack off his turn. So this is probably smart actually. Now that I mention it. But yeah, I mean the stamp down to the Jesse James is just tough, bro. It's so tough. Like I have literally no idea like what you do in this situation. Other than next turn, like Zamazenta isn't getting the KO. Right? It's not getting the KO, and now you have no real way of setting up your Zacian to finish off this KO and Braixen. And even if you do, you're gonna have to just you're gonna have to hope he doesn't have like boss or anything. Next turn, we're gonna see a Great Catcher, so that is game. That's disgusting. Actually, is that game? Now that I think about it, because no, I don't think that is. Wait, how much does Brilliant Flare do? Yeah, that's game. Actually, it's not. He only has 4 prizes. So, I don't know. I guess it's not actually. So, like, he can just bring up Zamazenta, right? And then he can Marty and then maybe find an energy and a metal saucer. And then that's game for Lucas. So, he's in it right now. Let's see what he draws into. I am very interested. I hope everyone's watching right now. We could see a LucMetal beat this Charizard Braixen deck. He's actually just gonna thin out with Malolana. I'm gonna eat a cookie. Dude, here's the thing. That's game. That's sad. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? For meta. Switch and saucer wins? You don't even need saucer. You don't even need switch. Because you can just manually retreat out. But yeah, anyway, for meta. Congratulations, man. You are going to be our Chill Series number 6 champion. Your deck is absolutely super cool. Yeah, tough break, casual. I know, definitely a tough break. For meta, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Tough break for Lucas Oldale to run up against this Charizard Braixen in the finals, but definitely played really well considering the circumstances. For meta, fantastic meta call, man. Definitely a beautiful decision to play this deck here in this tournament. Pokeyakai says he doesn't necessarily have it yet. Is he not? Oh, you're right. He's not KOing the Zamazenta. Oh, he got Marnie, dude. You're right. I forgot. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine if Lucas wins this, which he definitely could? Uh-oh. Does he have a Dedenne? No. That's game. Game over. Rip in peace. So close, but yet just like so far away, man. Again, just to rehash my entire spiel that I gave just a minute ago. Little Giant says, "Can I have some food?" These are cookies my wife made while I was running the tournament tonight. They're pretty good. Come on, PK Baba. Zedulok just comes out randomly. He's like, you can do it, bud. I don't know, man. For some reason, though, he retreated out of... I mean, I get why he retreated out of Braixen Charizard. But at the same vein, like, this turn, you're just going to have to Intrepid Sword. And then hope that you draw into boss. You don't even attack. There's literally no reason to attack. You know what I mean? Because, like, it just doesn't... Like, the prizes won't work like that. So you're going to have to... Oh, but he does attack. Why did he attack? Does anyone know? I have no idea. Unless he, like, doesn't have boss in deck anymore. Like, what was the reason behind the attacking? Because he could have just Intrepid and then, like, hoped to draw into boss. And then just gusted in for the win. Cashman says that didn't work. Am I missing something? I'm, like, super confused. Let me know. I'm probably just bad at counting. He probably doesn't have the bosses in deck or anything. Oh, he said he's hoping that they're low on energy. Maybe. That actually is actually how he won the last few games, so that's probably smart. But no, he doesn't really seem to be. See, but now, right now he's in a position where, like, he'll live another turn. So again, he should Intrepid Sword this game. I didn't see the boss either. All right, so maybe he doesn't have boss. Like, maybe he's got boss, right? He only had one in discard, right? Am I wrong? What's going on? Yo, attached to the Pokédoll. I'm so confused, guys. So he doesn't have boss in deck, even though he only has one in discard? Is that what's happening? Is that what just happened? Ooh, he found Marnie. That's not really helpful. Unless he has Grey Catcher in deck. Does he have Grey Catcher? I don't think he does. Little Giants, I'm going to bed. Aight. Good aight. Good aight, mate. That's my Australian accent. 35 people in the chat. How you guys all doing today? So I guess, yeah, he just doesn't have boss. Or whatever. But you can't, like, stall out energies because you have less cards in deck than your opponent. Although I guess you can, right? For some reason. There's the boss. Okay. So. There we go. I mean, but this is weird, though. Like, this is game. Like, Lucas ended up winning this game. Guys. He ended up winning because he's just going to KO for these next 2 turns. Although, but that Reshizard is in play. So he can just switch into Reshizard. This is so weird. I'm shaking, he says. So yeah, he goes into Reshizard and then just puts the big charm on him. So in five turns, he needs to just... I think that's... I mean, is that game? Is he just going to slowly chip away with Zamazenta until that's game? Are we going to somehow see a game 2 or a game 3 in this matchup? Did Lucas Oldale unlock the secret to infinite winning potential with LucMetal Zacian? Oh my god, no way, guys. What is happening? What is happening? The Marnie saved him. It did. It literally did. It literally did. I think Fernando just messed up. Like, well, yeah, it did. Because he couldn't have stayed into bracing because that would have been KO, right? That would have been game. And, yeah, that's wild, bro. Absolutely insane. I never thought I would have seen it. This has turned into being, like, one of the craziest Game 3 Grand Finals games, like, we've ever seen. So, I'm super excited to watch this. Congratulations to Lucas for just putting up an extraordinary effort against just like a really bad matchup for him. So very cool. I'm gonna put my cookies down. I'll put my cookies down. They're still in my mouth though. Anyway, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's super late. It's 12:30. It's literally 12:30 at night. So I appreciate all you guys being up and watching. Super cool to have you guys around. I love streaming these matches, even though it's super late at night. This tournament will probably get over, sometime around 1 o'clock. But I'll be up for another 3-4 hours after that. There's a lot of logistics that go involved with the prizing and then the data collection and all the posting and all that other ridiculous stuff that gets done after these tournaments are over. All the stuff that you guys don't really necessarily see behind the scenes. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night for your boy, for me here. Oh, excuse me. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be very long. I don't know what they're waiting for. I guess they're just getting their bearings together. Sorry. I'm just waiting, so I figured, you'd rather see my face than see no face. Maybe that's not true, though. Marnie is oppressive against Braixard. Shuffle back those choice cards. I mean, it is. It is, right? But how many times are you going to expect to get Marnied, right? I mean, I don't know. Casual TCG says, you do a good job. Is that with me? Are you talking about me, man? Hey, I appreciate that, Casual. That means a lot, man. It means a lot. I want everyone to know, this is our 5th tournament. So, our 5th week. This entire thing, the channels, the Discord, the tournament, it's all literally 5 weeks old. We've been doing this for 5 weeks. Look how far we are. Look where we are. It's just 5 weeks of hard work and dedication and learning. Thank you, Casual. I really appreciate that, man. But all the players make this possible. All you guys make this possible. So, I love doing all this stuff, for you guys. It's super fun for me. So, I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot, man. This is Chill Series 5. We're halfway through the season. So we'll have 5 more tournaments for you guys. And then after that, we'll have the last chance qualifier. And then we'll actually have we'll have the invitational. Casual TCG says, I know what it takes to run this kind of stuff. Yeah, man. It takes a lot. It takes just a lot of little micromanagement all over the place. But again, it's not just me, right? We have a great team of mods. We have a great team of mods who are, always helping me out, helping me make decisions and helping me run the tournaments and everything. So it's super great. And we have the support from the community, from PokeStats and other tournament organizers, and of course our sponsors. Today our tournament was sponsored by Card Cavern TCGs, who's just a fantastic company and pretty much doubled our prize pool so that we're up to 300 packs. And they've really just, the sponsors and everybody else, they've really made the difference. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to them. Anyway though, 12:35 p.m. We're gonna get right into this match. PK Bubba, he's gonna just, he's just gonna go ahead and start with that Zacian in the active with the metal goggles. With 2 energies on. Oh, excuse me. Fermetta is able to just find that Charizard Braixen and put it in the active. He's going second, which is, it's not ideal if you're Lucas, right? It's not ideal at all. And he's going to go ahead and just get 3 energies quick onto that Charizard Braixen. End his turn with a fat 7-card hand. We do see Marnie, so maybe we can... I don't know. We can squeeze something out, perhaps. Is it smart, though, to play LucMetal this early in the game? I guess he's just going to go ahead and do it anyway. Plays the Marnie before the Quick Ball or anything like that. And finds another Saucer, another Tag Call, another Metal Goggles, and a Frowny Face. No energy, which is just... Man, that's just insane. The fact that you don't find an energy off that Marnie is just a real like punch to the stomach. You know what I mean? Like that's just like a, you just feel gutted after that because now, right? I mean, you're forced to just retreat out manually, discarding those 2 energies, and then you're just gonna be behind again, and still no energies on that Intrepid Sword, man. Man, it's very unfortunate. It's looking more like game 1 than game 2 right now, but of course, LucMetal thrives in the long game, right? It thrives in sort of the last couple miles of this race, and this Charizard and Braixen, you for meta, he's got to play smart, right? He's got to utilize his energies smart, and he's got to sort of realize when these knockouts are going to come, where these energies and these expenditures are going to happen in his deck, and how he can sort of, how can he deal with this sort of this long ball that LucMetal likes to play, especially with these dolls and the energy denial, man. It's just it's a tricky matchup, right? When you play LucMetal, it kind of forces you to think like so many turns, like 10, 15 turns ahead of time, to like what will you still have in your deck, right? What will you still be able to use, and what Pokemon do you still have? How many cards will be in your deck? All those things you really have to keep in mind throughout the entire game. And the games can be pretty long against LucMetal, so definitely pretty tough. He's going to end his turn with another Intrepid Sword, not being able to attach any energy with it. And now, if Meta wants to, he's going to be able to just switch into this Braixen and start popping off for lots of damage, right? While also finding the cards that he needs. I believe PK Bubba may have already played 2 Marnies or something like that. Maybe just 1. Is it 2 Marnies? I'm not sure. But if he's already played those Marnies, then that could be really tough for him also in the late run. You know what I mean? Those Marnies tended to be super clutch like last game. And, I don't want to say Lucas got lucky. He played the last game tremendously well, right? Played it tremendously well. Also, Little Giant and Skilled at Luck. Thank you guys for following. That was a little while ago, but I never actually saw it. So thank you guys for following so much. We're going to see a quick ball for Tapu Fini, which actually could be like just super clutch randomly. But he's going to discard it. So never mind. I guess it's kind of a stretch, right? Yeah, plus it takes 2 water energies. Anyways. He's going to just go ahead and play Research. He's going to be able to attach 1 metal energy to that LucMetal. So I think his hope here, right, is next turn, like, yeah, maybe I get knocked out by that Braixen and Charizard, but maybe I can just full Metal Wall GX and discard those 4 energy. While also, putting myself out of KO range. 1-hit KO range. Ooh, and he's actually doing something super smart here, where he's setting up that Reshiram and Charizard, and we didn't actually see him do that at all last game, but that could be super clutch, because Reshiram and Charizard is doing big damage. It's doing damage to, a certain extent where it's going to be able to one-shot anything, right? Which is exactly what, Fermetta needs out of these cards in his deck. Last game, he, even though he was hitting for weakness, he struggled to get those KOs quick enough, which is crazy to think about, but it was true. And Reshiram and Charizard should fix that problem for him, right? Doing 230 damage, should be able to get the KO on anything. And then if he's got, hitting for 4, yeah. So, yeah, man. Reshiram and Charizard is definitely the move, I think, right now. This Zamazenta is going to get knocked out. He'll take 2 prizes. Not bad. Not a bad start. Something you'd like to see. Definitely something that you like to see. But setting up that Reshiram and Charizard, I think, could definitely be the difference. It could definitely be the difference. Especially since this Braixen and Charizard's not going to have any energy at the end of this turn. And D-Guts is Great Catcher prized. Dang. Dang. I am Jawar says, yo, boya, long time no see. I'm not sure. Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to someone else in the chat? Either way, man, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so we're going to see that Full Metal Wall GX pop off there. And I believe, did he hammer? Did he get a hammer onto the Charizard? Oh, so he's going to actually set up the Charizard Braixen with 2 energies. So maybe my whole spiel earlier about the Reshiram and Charizard was just like hot garbage. Like maybe that's not a good idea. To me, it seemed like a good idea because you're able to get the KOs, right? And it's got still a lot of HP. He's gonna go for that GX attack actually, which I think is super smart. I think that was super smart because now it forces that LucMetal to probably switch out into the Zacian, which again isn't getting the KO on Braixen and Charizard or Reshiram and Charizard. And next turn for meta just needs one attachment onto that Charizard. And Joar says, I think I'm talking to you. I've tuned in before. I don't know if you knew somebody personally in the chat, but that's super cool, Joar, man. I'm super happy that you're here. Super cool to see you here, man. I love it. I love all of our people who tune into the streams. I try to make it as interesting as possible, but Paul Kiyakai says, yeah, this game's over. I mean, it is, right? I don't know. I have no idea how only hammers could change it, I think. I think hammers could change it and then like a Marnie. But at the same time, like it just doesn't, right? Because Braixen and Charizard will be able to get one more attack off. But if he attaches to Reshiram and Charizard and then switches, then he's one-shotting anything, and that's going to live for 2 turns no matter what. So, yeah, that's going to be a game, I think. But I said that last game, so I don't know. We might as well just sit back and watch something happen. Sit back and watch something happen. But you guys stream at my night, so I haven't been able to tune in. Yeah, we stream at my night too, man. It's almost 1 a.m. for me, but we do it for the love. Oh, we see a stamp actually, which was super clutch. Yeah. So was the last one, but Marnie's for the win. Yeah, I know, casual, right? I know, but no, I think you're right. I mean, I think I don't know, because. Well, I guess he could wait one more turn, right? Because there's a hammer. You can't Marnie this turn. He whiffs the hammer. That's game. You should play Slow Duck with that hand. Yo, Jawar. What a prankster, dude. You're hilarious. Yeah, that's going to be game. That is going to do it. It's 6:44 a.m. here, though. Jawar, what the hell, man? Holy heck. You're up early. Well, I mean, I guess some people get up early. For me, I stay up super late, and then I get up at 10, 11 a.m. But yeah, that's gonna be game, guys. And man, this turned out to be a much better matchup than I thought it actually would be. Did Frying Pan rotate? Yeah, it did, man. Oh wait, he doesn't get the KO. Was he not able to hit off for the 230 this turn? Oh, he's got the weakness guard energy on. I didn't even realize. I think that's still game either way, but it's cool though. It's cool. Again, like I said, this matchup, Lucas Oldale did better than I possibly could have ever imagined somebody doing with this matchup. And we see another Marnie there. Not that it probably will make the difference. He's gonna retreat. You gotta stall. You just gotta stall it out, right? He's got 4 cards in deck, though, and still has 6 prizes. So, yeah, weakness guard, yeah. Yep, I noticed now. But good games, guys. For meta, congratulations. Congratulations on making it this far and winning it all. I think this meta call was perfect, and it's just one of those perfect storms, right, where you end up having a really good matchup in the finals. And, you obviously played really well to get this far. But Lucas Oldale, of course, you obviously played fantastic, too, to get it this far. And both your deck lists were absolutely fantastic. I think they're both very different in terms of their strategies and how they go about doing things. But I'm super proud to say that we've had 2 great players make it all the way here to the championship. And there's the great catcher and there's the game. So congratulations for meta. And also congratulations, Lucas. You guys both played amazingly, and I'm really proud to say that both of you guys are finalists here for the Chill Series. So. Looks like this is going to be it. This is going to wrap it up. GG's. Everyone say their GG's. It's been a great tournament. It's been a great top 8 bracket. It's been a great championship set. So, I want to thank everyone for tuning into the stream.
For Meta is your champion of the Chill TCG tournament number 5.
That is right.
Good Congrats.
Lucas, man. I mean, you had a great run, man. Nobody thought you were gonna pull out that second game win. It was absolutely ridiculous. I think everyone was like, "What the hell?" And kind of put us all on our toes for game 3, man. But that's just such a tough matchup, right? I think that
It is.
I think that
Think
for Meta's deck was a great meta call, right? And kind of got
sure.
got lucky with the matchup here in the finals. But both you guys played great, and it was super cool to watch both you guys in the finals. So had a lot
Yeah,
of
for
fun.
sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that matchup is very hard. If I played Bronzong, the matchup would be a lot easier. So Bronzong definitely gonna be a thought.
definitely a thought. But at the same
Definitely.
time, like, can you really expect to run into another Braixen and Charizard in the?
I mean, it did just win till Chill TCG, so more people are gonna be playing it.
That is true. That's always how these things go, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see, man. We'll see. Azul's gonna be happy. I think a lot of people are gonna be happy. Um, I don't know if it's overall. Um, I don't know if it's like overall a better deck than a lot of the decks in the format, but I think right now with the meta and how the meta is, it's a good pick, right? It's a good pick. So, um,
Definitely. Definitely.
definitely, man, super interesting. So anyway, congratulations, Lucas, for making it to the finals, and congratulations on like your 46 packs or whatever you get, something wild like that.
Yo, that's a lot of entries.
48. That's right. That's a lot of entries. Um, but very few Eternatus VMAXs, right? So
I
either
mean,
way,
Eternatus VMAX has definitely been dying recently. Not dying, but like it has bad matchups against Zacian ADP with that Zamazenta and Luke Metal. So,
that's right. I think actually, I don't want to spoil anything, but the video I'm making soon here is all about the best decks right now in the standard format based off of tournament placings over the past month. And that's going to be in cooperation with PokeStats and Cash Vendor, Cashman there. But anyway, Eternatus right now, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but Eternatus hasn't had any first place winnings in the past few weeks. It's
I
been
mean,
all like top 8s or top 16s or whatever. It's not hasn't
yeah,
won
a lot
anything.
of the winnings are like, I mean, you've got Desigu in a bad matchup. You got LucMetal Zacian in a bad matchup that I feel like should be played more. Zacian ADP pretty bad because of that Zamazenta and that Maiawile.
That's
You
right.
have just every single like. I mean, also every deck that plays Hammer has a good matchup against it.
Exactly, and that's why
Against Pika.
right. That's why everyone's playing hammers. Everybody is. I mean, Pika's playing hammers. ADP's playing hammers. Luke Metal is playing hammers. Even other Eternatuses are playing hammers. So it's just super crazy, man. But
I mean, it's just Hammer is kind of running the format at this point. I have a meme on my phone that's freaking Machamp holding with his 4 arms holding all hammers and all of his arms. So that's pretty much the meta.
I mean you're right
Lots
though.
of hammers.
Hammers is the meta, and it's good against ADP as well. Like it's all of
Yeah,
those
it
are.
helps that alter creation.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, man.
Helps slow down that alter creation.
For sure, brother. Well, listen, I appreciate you guys all playing. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. It's almost 1 a.m., so we should definitely, everyone should get some sleep. And I still have a bunch of things to do before I go to bed, so I should probably get working on that. But congratulations, Lucas, for making it. Congratulations, of course, for Meta. His full name escapes me, but the brother of Marco Cifuentes. So both Cifuentes brothers are champions in the Chill Series right now. Both
Insane.
Marco and his brother from Meta there. So definitely insane. Definitely sort of like a family dynasty, a Chill Series dynasty, you could say. But congratulations to both you guys. Congratulations to everyone who made top 8, everyone who placed in top 16 who will be getting prizes. And I want to give a big thanks to the moderators, right, who ran the tournament. I want to give a big thanks to all of the players who participated in it tonight. The numbers have been slowly dropping in online tournaments across the entire community, across the entire landscape, and it makes sense. It kind of makes sense because, school's kind of gone back and all of our invitationals are coming soon. So people just are a little bit less motivated to play at this point in all of our seasons. So I understand that. But everyone who's continuing to play in our tournaments, it means a whole lot. It means an incredible amount. So,
it helped PokeStats. So what do you got to lose?
What's up?
It helps PokeStats. What do you got to lose?
That's right. But I think a lot of people, there's a lot of people who sort of either, don't have a chance of qualifying for all of these qualifiers or they're already solidified, right? So all of those people kind of, along with school people going back to school, you know, it's not
Yeah.
like it's not
Very
on
busy.
people's priorities right now. Casual
For
TCG.
sure.
For me, they aren't exciting. Chill is making me want to play though. Casual, you should play, man. I would definitely love to watch you play, bro. We have a great community here. I mean, our numbers aren't like as big as some of the other events, but they're very consistent, and our competition is like top notch. We have a huge group of like super talented players who play every week. So, um, you know, Fermetta is our number 5 champion. We have 5 different champions, all playing 5 different decks, which for one is super interesting. But each one of those players are very good players. So, you know, I want to give a big shout out to them, and of course, to end the stream, I want you guys, you know, I want to give a huge shout out and a big thanks to Card Cavern TCGs. They were our sponsor here for this tournament. I want you guys to go and check out their website, which is listed on the Discord, and it's you know, it's just cardcaverntcg.com. They have a wide selection of pretty much any sort of PTCGO code that you could think of, for every sort of single cards, every promo box, every deck, every pack, everything that you could think of. So definitely go check them out. They were the reason why our prize pool hit 300 this week, and you know, they're definitely really important to the tournament as well as, you know, everything else that we do here. So definitely a big shout out to them. But to wrap that up, Lucas, I'm gonna bounce here. We're gonna end the tournament.
Also,
What's up? What's going on?
real quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jenks.
What's up?
Anyway, Jenks TCG.
Jenks? Do I know Jenks?
Will Jenkins.
Will Jenkins TCG?
He's talking with Will Jenkins, Isaiah Bradner, and Henry Brand.
Who's talking to them? I'm sorry, I'm lost.
It's Will Jenkins, Isaiah Bradner, and Henry Brand all talking about the format.
Where's that right now? On Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys should definitely go check that out. For sure. Maybe we'll even raid them. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well, see you later. Thanks for running the tournament.
Hey, see you later, man. I'm going to set up this this
later.
raid real quick. But thanks for tuning in, bro. I really appreciate it.
No worries. Okay. See ya.
Later, man.
Bye.